Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
On August 1st, the high school football season officially gets underway, and one of the best sights to see, no doubt about it, will be Chris Svarczkopf back on the sideline at Bishop Dwenger. After being diagnosed with lymphoma last summer, he stepped away from the game and watched the Saints march all the way to the 4A state title. We recently sat down with Coach Svarczkopf, who talked friends, family, and football as he returns to the field following his greatest victory, winning the battle against cancer.
At the worst of it, there probably was a point in time where he thought, God's trying to tell you something here. You appreciate every day much more. You appreciate every interaction with young men because you realize that life is very short and is very fragile. I've lost some people near and dear to me from the disease, and you hope that part of them lives on in you.
A year ago, when you hear the word cancer, what goes through your mind?
I think many things. One was that what I had was diagnosed and removed right from the very beginning. I was very, very lucky that the good doctors weren't exactly what was down there, but they knew it wasn't good. The first surgery was to remove about 12 inches of the small intestine and about 6 inches of the colon because the lymphoma was right in that area. So 2 other surgeries later and 6 chemo treatments later, we're back to fairly normal existence. So I think that I was very, very fortunate to have what I had, and unlike so many others who find out late or find out too late. So I feel very lucky. You assume a leadership position, head coach or whatever it is, to be a servant. And so relinquishing that, especially to a person like Ernie Bodrab, there was not a problem at all. And all the other assistants did such a tremendous job. And it's so happy for this particular group because they were unusual. They were special. They pulled together as teammates. They didn't care who seemed to get credit. They really did a beautiful job on this. There was a moment where I didn't know. Wasn't doing well nutritionally. What kept me going was my wife and my family. And during that process, nutrition became so bad that I was on a full day supplement that my wife would have to give me an infusion every morning and take it off at night. I weighed 140 pounds, just had no energy, and I thought, wow, this isn't going well at all. But she was always there for me, and so were my 2 daughters here in town, and that kept me going, really did. Also, the team, and their fight through the season and the adversity they faced. I said, oh, I can do this. They inspired me.
Do you feel like you're back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really do. I felt that way for months, actually. And so I feel very lucky to be where I'm at and to be at this great place where so many people are behind me and ready to move on.
As for Ernie Bodrab, who stepped in for Coach Svarczkopf last season, Bodrab has retired from coaching. However, he still oversees Dwenger's strength and conditioning program, something to be said for going out on top. That'll do it for sports. A final check of your weather is coming up next.